Hi YouTubers. I know YouTubers. No, we're called booktubers. Booktubers. Hi booktubers. Anyway, thanks for visiting my video. This is book haul number 3 because I love books, and as you could, somebody who seen my other video, book haul number 2, I just want to let y'all know that it was a big ass failure. Why it was a failure? Because I didn't read not a damn thing on that list except one book. I read Gal, and Gal was off the chain. It was great. I loved it. And so what happened is like with many of us, we get into the mood to read certain types of books. So I completely ignored that list and moved on to reading following Gal, I moved on to reading James McBride's The Color of Water, which was good. That book was by it was a memoir. I'm so country. About a African American man who's biracial, and his other half is Jewish. He's Jewish and black. And the book mixes in with the telling of his mother's immigrant experience in America as a Jewish woman. And I might be the only one, but I was more interested in the mother's perspective or her story for some reason. But anyway, so then I was gonna go and look at my book haul list again and decided I didn't want to read nothing on the list. So what I did was I went to my Amazon wish list and picked up this Gloria Naylor, The Men of Brewster's Place. I keep saying Brewster's. It's not Brewster, it's Brewster, like Buster's ice cream and Buster goddamn rabbit. I read this book in one day. It was so great. It was really good. It's not that hard of a read. You know, it's not, she's not heavy. She can be heavy like Toni Morrison, but what I like about her is you got it in your head. You just read it. You don't have to overthink it, and you get the story. But anyway, I was introduced to Gloria Naylor reading Mama Day. I bought this Mama Day a couple of years ago, and this book is so good. Listen, I could slap somebody if they don't go read this damn book or buy it. This book is really good. But this was the first book that I read by her, and because it's so good, I'm gonna read a little bit on the back. So it's Gloria Naylor's Mama Day is set on the Georgia sea island of Willow Springs, where people still use only herbal medicine and honor ancestors who came over as slaves. On Willow Springs lives Mama Day, a matriarch who can call up lightning storms and see secrets in her dreams. But all of Mama Day's powers are tested when her great niece, a stubbornly emancipated woman, finds her life and soul in danger from the island's darker forces. It's a little bit more back there, but that's enough, trust me. But anyway, I remember that book clear as day. What it is basically there's a woman, she moves away from Willow Springs to go into the modern world, where she meets a man who owns a business. I think he owns a business. Anyway, he interviewed her and for a job, and he took a liking to her. It took a minute, but he had to chip at her, and eventually she let him into her life. So when she let him into her life, it got around eventually to where they went to Willow Springs so that he can meet the rest of her family, particularly Mama Day, and I think her grandma, Mama Day's sister. Anyway, and yeah, a flood happened, a rainstorm happened, and it flooded the bridge separating the modern world, I guess you can say, from the island. So as the man went to help the other islanders build the bridge, a curse was placed on the great niece, and that's all I'm gonna say. It was a really good book. I could slap somebody. But anyway, after I read that book, I read Bailey's Cafe, and it is a shame that I'm trying to remember the stories in particular in this book. I can remember Mama Day like it was yesterday, but this, I can't remember nothing in this book. I can remember pieces. This book was split among different characters also. One character in particular I remember was a man who dressed up as a woman to go on job interviews, and he wasn't gay, but there was a whole reason. As far as I know, he wasn't gay. There was a whole reason behind why that happened, which was good. So those would introduce me to Gloria Naylor, and so I decided to read The Manor Brewster Place, which was a good book. I read it Friday, and I ordered 2 books by her that I haven't read before by her, and I read it Friday in one day, and I also ordered Linden Hills by Gloria Naylor. Now, I wish that this book came in Friday, otherwise I wouldn't have threw a tantrum all weekend waiting on it to come, because I wanted to follow up right behind it. So if you take the if anybody's familiar with Brewster Place, if you take the shabby dead-end street where the tenements cast a shadow, you take that and put it in contrast to Linden Hills, where it's described as a world away from Brewster Place, yet intimately connected to it lies Linden Hills. I'm reading the back. With its showcase homes, elegant lawns, and other trappings of wealth, Linden Hills is not unlike other affluent black communities, but residence in this community is indisputable evidence of making it. Although no one knows what the precise qualifications are, everyone knows that only certain people get to live there, and that they want to be among them. So if you take Brewster's Place, the destitute of Brewster's Place, and the poshness of Linden Hills, you got a good cooking going on. Like, this book right here is like a double pounder with cheese. That juicy. Like, I haven't read a damn thing out of this book yet, but I can tell that this, I'm gonna just like sink my teeth into this book. I can eat it right now. Don't worry. I when I get books out the mail, I use sanitizer wipes on it, but I can eat this book. I just know this book is gonna be good. If not, you will surely hear about that shit. So those were what I'm reading now on my book haul. And then I have a book here that I'm very embarrassed to show, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Laurell K. Hamilton's Affliction. I want my money back. Like, I haven't even read, I read like the first page of this book, and I want my money back already. I'm so ashamed that I bought this book. Let me take that back. I won't say ashamed. I'm just a loyal reader to a point. Anybody's familiar with Laurell K. Hamilton, she writes the Anita Blake Vampire Hunter series. It's about a vampire hunter who is also a necromancer, and she works for a firm, or it changes, a firm or something, where she does work for people like raising the dead and stuff like that. I have not even touched this book, cracked it open. I can sum up this book right now, as far as what's gonna happen. I can do a whole video on Laurell K. Hamilton's Anita Blake series. I don't feel like getting into it, but the point is that I bought the book. I saw it at the grocery store for on sale a couple days before it was released, and I decided to go ahead and pick it up. But I really want to sell it. I don't think I want it. I don't want to read it. I don't want to get into it. You know, the books now, they read like, this is no shot at her, but they read like a 17-year-old high school rejects fantasy. I mean, really, they do. Basically, the series at this point, like I said, I can do a whole video. It's about the woman who's a vampire hunter. Everybody loves her. Everybody loves her. Everybody sleeps with her. Unless you're human. If you're human, you don't have a chance. So the vampires all sleep with her. The were-rats. Actually, I don't think she slept with the were-rat yet. It's something about that rat that might not just work with her. But if you're a lion, a tiger, a cheetah, any of the things, she will sleep with you. I don't know. It's a lot to get into in that series. I don't feel like doing it. It's exhausting. And this, like, look how thick this book is. If it's exhausting to talk about, it's gonna be exhausting to read. I'm pretty much done with this series, so I'm gonna probably sell the book. But on a lighter note, I have Sailor Moon, number 12. Of course, I read this in like a day. Not even a day, probably 2 hours. But yeah, Sailor Cosmos on the back. and all the manga-ness of Sailor Moon. So this is the last book in the story of Sailor Moon. The next 2 books that are coming out bi-monthly are gonna be the short story collection. So that is all I have that I'm gonna be reading to catch up. So I guess it's not really a haul, but then because I like music, movies, and video games, I have time and eternity. Yes, this game has been getting some bad reviews and some good. I'm not a review kind of person. I just state my opinions about things, and me, I like it. I like the game. It's okay to me. It's not that bad. It's just, it's different, you know. It's different. They use 2D models, hand-drawn animation to you know, to give the game foundation for the character models. And I like it. I like the music. I like taking it, and the girl, she's shooting the gun and everything, and it's alright. But anyway, that's my book haul for now. It's not really even a book haul because I can read these books and play this game in like no time, but I just want to make a video to catch up with what I'm currently reading and doing. Oh, and if you need something to listen to, definitely get India.Arie's Songversation. This is a good CD. I could slap somebody. I could slap you if you don't get this CD. Just playing, right? But yeah, this is a very good CD. I've been listening to this all month, so get that too. Please support her. This is the thing, is that I like, with music artists, I much rather buy their music, because if you think about it, if you buy the stuff, then they can give you more, you know. I hate when an author or a music artist is so in limbo with their career and finding people to publish them or to, you know, give them a deal. So buy the stuff, show the support, and then, you know, they can produce more things. So that's it. Thank you, and comment, and I'm trying to figure out what more videos I could do. I have ideas, but if you have any more, let me know, and I'll try to get them together. So thanks for watching.